Have you or someone you know been told in order to lose weight or maintain your body as it is, all you have to do is be in a caloric deficit? Well, technically, that's correct, but it lacks context because people can achieve a deficit but still struggle to see results. So let's talk about it. So, to be in a caloric deficit, that just means to consume less energy, meaning calories, than your body would normally burn. The caloric deficit that you create will come from cutting calories from food or from physical activity. Physical activity can be from exercise, it can be from working, it can be from gardening, it can be from doing laundry all day, housework, anything that requires energy. Try to focus on what's easier for you. Getting exercise is easier for some than others. Maybe you have a gym at work and maybe your gym is on your way home. Maybe you have friends who already exercise. Cutting calories for some may be easier than others. Maybe you do most of the grocery shopping, maybe you enjoy to cook, or maybe you're single with no kids. Just stick with what is easiest for you. Now, what I mean by asking is a calorie is are all calories equal? That answer is no. Well, why not? Well, that's because the amount of nutrients that come with calories don't always match. For example, if I have 500 calories of table sugar and 500 calories between fruits, veggies, nuts, and grains, which would you say has more nutrients despite being calorically equivalent? And of course, the latter is the clear winner here. A few examples of nutrients are going to be vitamins, minerals, and fiber. One of the really cool things about nutrient dense food is that it typically comes with fewer calories and more nutrients, and that's going to satiate you and leave you full for longer. These nutrients themselves don't have any actual caloric value, they just come in company with calories. Another big difference between calories and nutrients is that foods that tend to have more calories, they tend to have a longer shelf life. Think of processed foods versus less processed foods. Whole foods typically tend to have more nutrients and fewer calories, but those nutrients do have an expiration date on them. Let me be clear, processed foods are okay to consume. Just obviously, if you're looking to make being in a caloric deficit the easiest and just to keep yourself healthy, it's just more wise to choose to get most of your calories from whole foods and fewer calories from processed food. Doesn't mean you can't have them. Just try to be mindful about that thing and get whole foods when you can. So the two main takeaways here are to number one, do a self inventory and lead with what's easiest for you when creating a caloric deficit, whether that be cutting calories from food or increasing your activity. And number two, to maintain your health and momentum when building a caloric deficit, understand that there is a difference between calorically dense and nutritionally dense. Not all calories are created equal. That's all I have for y'all today. I hope that information was helpful. Feel free to ask any questions. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Holla.